Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. Do y'all hear me? What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Drake back with another banger. And today, as you see from the title, this is my testimony on how I became a Christian. Before I get into the video, thank you for 1,000 subscribers again. On the road to becoming monetized, but we're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. I appreciate the love and support. And obviously, without God, none of this is possible. So, thanking the man up above for everything. But let's get into it. So, we're gonna first start off, my little story of, well, not my little story, but my story of when I realized God was real, and God is the Father, God, the Son, and God, the Holy Spirit, right? So, I'm raised in a household of faith, right? I've been raised since I was super young, right? So, my parents, like my dad was Christian, well, he is Christian. My mom at first wasn't Christian, but whenever they got married, they were Christian, right? So she learned and believed and, everything, right? So the whole process of hearing the word, believing the word, repenting the word, confess, and being baptized, right? So going through all those steps up to this point, they've all both helped me realize how God, who God is and how God is real. So basically, when I'll say when I was about, let's say 9, 10 years old, right? So I was attending a local congregation, and it was really good. I went to Bible classes, I went to worship services and everything like that. But I wasn't a baptized believer at that point. I was younger, right? I didn't really know, I was learning, about God, but I wouldn't say didn't believe, but I wasn't to that point yet to where I was like, okay, I'm gonna, continue to worship God and I believe in God, stuff like that. So I wasn't at the point to where I could really believe that yet. So, went to some Bible classes, continued to go to Bible classes. So my parents really, they really instilled in me, reading the Bible and doing studying on my own, because going to Bible class isn't good enough, right? So if you just go to worship service and go to Bible class, you're only getting a dose of the Bible, what is that, one day out of the whole entire week, right? You need it every day. You need it every single day, right? Because trouble is always on the stir. We're always sinning because we're human. We're always we don't even know that we're sinning, because you don't even have to do anything to sin, bro. You could just be sitting there and a thought could be in your mind, and that's a sin. So I got to the point, I was like, man, look, this is something, this is the thing that probably changed my entire way of how I this is what really made me believe in God. So I was in, what grade was I in? I was in 8th grade. No, so this happened before. So I was probably in elementary school, about to enter middle school. So when I was in elementary school, elementary school, that was so long ago, but when I was in elementary school, there was this, a girl that liked me or whatever like that. It's elementary school relationships, bro, that stuff ain't real, bro. That stuff don't last. Honestly, elementary, middle school, high school relationships don't really last. High school, you may have a chance, but majority of the time, no. But, you had a little crush, you get a little girl, none of us, you young, bro, you don't know what real love is. You don't know what love is, you don't know what a relationship is, for real. So, you just think somebody attractive and they cool to talk to and da-da-da-da. So, basically, we ended up talking, and I forgot her name. Let's just call her Sarah, right? So let's say Sarah. She was black, by the way, but no racial. So basically, at this time, I had the little 5th grade graduation or whatever. We gave each other a hug, but that was wraps, right? So I realized, I may never see her again. Therefore, I never saw her again. So let's fast forward into middle school. So I was about 12 years old. So I was going through a bunch of stuff as far as schoolwork, and it got really tough. Boy, I was taking, in middle school you could take pre-AP classes. Now you could take advanced classes. When you're in high school, you could take AP classes. But I was taking pre-AP classes, right? So, thing is, I started struggling in the classes, especially in the math classes. I'm really good at math. I'm a natural at math. But like, bro, those math classes, pre-AP, it's like more advanced. It's fast-paced, everything like that. So you gotta realize, like, you need tutors. You gotta go to tutoring, after-school tutoring. You gotta ask more questions and all that stuff. So, and see, the thing is, it's not helping the GPA or anything. It's just challenging you. That's it. So it's not really, there ain't no GPA until you hit high school. So I don't even know why I was taking advanced classes like an idiot. But anyway, I was struggling in a bunch of classes and stuff like that. And I realized, like, I wasn't being patient, and I was being foolish, thinking I can do it all by myself. Like, I was at a point, I was like, look, I'm gonna just get it done on my own. Like, I'm not gonna ask questions. I'm not gonna seek guidance. I'm not gonna seek anything to help me. Next thing you know, once I did it and I got out of my own way, I realized, wow, like, when I seek wisdom from somebody else that knows what they're doing, like, makes life way smoother. That's when I realized, like, man, like, God is real. Like, you see all the stuff going on in the world, and people are like, if God is so good, why is that happening, right? Why is this happening? Why are all these bad things happening to these people? And you know what's going on, the war, you know what's going on. I'm not going to talk about it, but like, why is all this stuff happening? Well, you got to realize, like, God allows stuff to happen to open people's eyes, right? He introduces different situations to different groups of people and different types of people in different people's lives to show them and to introduce things to them and to challenge them, to open people's eyes, not only those people's eyes, but other people's eyes. Like, everyone, like, if you're not human if you don't feel bad about what's going on in that country. You're not human. But the thing is, people question God, and people question why this stuff is happening. That's what I had to realize. Like, I had to, and I'm not perfect either. Like, I still question, like, and I had to get to the point to where I had to stop. But it continues. It happens sometimes in different situations. We get it in life. We question, but then we got to realize our faith, right? And that's where I came in. So I was about 12 years old. So I was going through all that stuff for school. I was also talking to another girl in middle school. Relationship only lasted a week. I was like, bro, what's going on? All this stuff like that. So basically that year is when I realized, like, God was real. Like, all the stuff that was going on when I was 12, which was almost a decade, not almost a decade, about 8 years ago. Like, you gotta realize, like, I had to realize, it really opened my eyes to the fact that God was real. Like, there was so much stuff going on, and everything has a purpose for what was going on. Like, even this channel I made, there's a bigger purpose, a bigger picture on why I even started this channel. Like, and it's called using your voice, it's called using a gift, it's called using your wisdom. So you doing that, regardless of whatever you're talented at, whatever you're knowledgeable about, use it. It may not be YouTube, it may not be social media. Like, just use a platform, bro, and roll with it and evangelize towards people. But when I was 12, that's when I got that's when I was baptized. That's when I took Bible classes. I went to Bible classes, hear, believe, repenting of the word, confession, be baptized. I did make a video on the 5 steps to baptism, like, a long time ago, maybe 4 months ago now. But I could put that at the end of the video. But the main important thing is, that's my testimony. That the main thing is, like, I had to realize, like, all the stuff that was going on, all the stuff that was happening to me personally, like, even the good or the bad, especially the bad, all the stuff that was happening served a purpose. And that's what I'm trying to say to y'all. If you realize your purpose, if God shows you your purpose, then it makes doing what you do way easier. It makes your vision way easier. So that's what I would tell y'all. And if you ever want to start this YouTube stuff, bro, the main thing is you got to get it on your own. You got to use what you know, use what you're talented at, and use it, and like whether it's Christianity or whether it's biblical or what, or even advice, because my channel is advice mixed with Christianity mixed with a bunch of different stuff. So it's not going to just be Christianity videos. It's going to be a mix of stuff, so I can keep y'all on your toes, so y'all can see different, different parts. But main thing is, bro, my testimony conclusion is, when I had found my purpose and when I realized how I think is different than a lot of people, that's when I realized like Christianity is being under God's bosom, or being under his word is where I should be. Like it was a come to Jesus moment for real. Like, and then you got all the stuff that's been going, like you got car accidents I've been in, and you got different situations that happen, deaths in the family, all that stuff. It opens your mind to a bigger picture. Like, it opens your mind to a bigger picture. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Subscribe if you're new, like it up. I'm gonna post in the community post. I'm gonna ask y'all, should I start a Discord? Also, link into my social medias is down below. Also, if you're new, make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll get all my videos. I put a lot of good information on here. I'm gonna be doing a different types of videos. Maybe once I grow some more, I'll do a collab. But see, the thing about me is, I wouldn't say I like getting on my own, but you gotta kind of like do your own thing. So that's why I don't like trying to dwell on somebody else to collab with, and kind of, I mean, it's nice to collab, like, but y'all comment down below if I should collab with anybody once I get to that point. More content coming on the way. I love y'all, bro. Y'all stay blessed up, and peace.